Before we get into your reading, I'd like to start by thanking everyone who has liked and commented on the videos, as well as subscribed and donated to my channel. I really appreciate it, you guys. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can find all of my contact information, including my email and social media links, as well as links to my music and podcast in the description below this video. Okay, let's get into your reading. What do we have for Cancer? Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy at the foundation. Okay, Cancer, what I'm getting here for you, Mars has recently started to go direct after being retrograde in Gemini. During this period of retrograde, you're gathering wisdom, knowledge, seeing how you can improve things in your life. Really what it comes down to is seeing things in a way that you never saw them before. We're given these eyes of God, eyes of the universe or the divine, to look over our lives from a higher perspective, a universal vantage point. When we're given the opportunity to look at our life from this vantage point, we typically don't even know it's happening. But we're left with these gifts after the astrology resolves itself again. So, Mars going direct. Now, as Mars goes direct, you're starting to feel that you've been given some sort of perspective that is allowing you to move forward past cycles that have been holding you back in your life. You essentially have access to all the tools you need, all the elements, fire, water, air, earth, are now all at your disposal. There's an energy here of you stepping into a new timeline, empowered with this energy of purpose, realizing your potential, and the universe positioning you to be able to pull all your visions into your everyday reality. It's an energy of you being positioned to achieve your goals. You're creating your own universe now. And this is because you're accepting the truth around areas of your life that had been holding you back for a very long time. A lifetime, really, is what it comes down to. This is an ascension. This is a whole new timeline you are stepping into. What do we have at the sacral? Four of Swords, Libra energy at the sacral. Cancer, you're in this energy right now where you're developing all these new ideas based off of this illumination that you've had around your life. You're starting to look at your old life like it was a prison cell. But you're starting to see the gift in all this because you're empowering yourself with all these new things that you can create in your reality based off of your struggles. There's this energy around you of spiritual development. It's also an energy of recovery, like the divine is upgrading you right now based off of all this illumination you've had around your life. Areas of your life that you can improve. You're being upgraded is really what I'm getting here, Cancer. You're being prepared for this new life cycle. What do we have at the solar plexus? Ten of Wands, Sag energy at the solar plexus. It's like there was this overbearing force and energy in your life, resulting in all these burdens. It really is you reaching your breaking point, Cancer. But this is a complete turning point in your outlook. See, the fact that you're able to look at your struggles up until this point, Cancer, and actually see them as something you can use to empower yourself, this is truly the power position. Because you're not succumbing to whatever this is here that was holding you back. I feel for a lot of you, this had to do with families, burdens that had been placed on your shoulders from a very young age. You just continue to carry all these burdens that weren't even yours. And the interesting thing is here, you didn't actually even see that these burdens weren't yours until recently. You took a step back. You're like, why aren't I having growth in this area of my life or this area? Or why can't I pull this manifestation into my material environment? And then you started to realize it's because you're carrying this dead weight burdens that aren't even yours. You were just taught to pick these things up, carry them like they were yours. You know what they call that, Cancer? Generational karma. See, it's not like we know that we're continuing generational karma. It's not like we know that we're continuing behavioral patterns. We're asleep to all of this until we're not. And it's really up to the universe to decide when we're not going to be asleep to it anymore, because we have to be positioned in certain situations in our life to wake us up to this. And the reason why it takes time, Cancer, is because we essentially have to go through the struggles that those karmic cycles, generational karma, essentially the same thing. We have to go through the struggles that they bring so we can harness this wisdom and truly break the cyclical cycle of lack, because it is an energy of lack. It's another form of poverty mindset. That's what these cycles bring with them. We see ourselves in a lesser light than we actually are. And we're taught this by our family members, by our ancestors. And most of them don't even know what they're doing. They're just continuing the cycle. But you, Cancer, were chosen to break these cycles. So again, like I was just saying, you had to go through the difficulties that these cycles brought. So you can now teach moving forward on how this works. You are a chain breaker. This is what I'm getting here. You are breaking the cycles of generational karma for your family moving forward. This is a very controlled energy that I'm picking up here, Cancer, from you. Very powerful, very confident energy where you feel like you can do anything. And you probably can, Cancer. There's not much more difficult to overcome in your life than generational karma. These are the spiritual chains. These are the ties that bind. And then we have the Page of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy at the heart. And here you are now on a whole new timeline. You have your sights set on abundance, pulling all your manifestations into your material environment now with ease. Understanding that it's really not that difficult once you break these chains. You dispose of that karmic energy that surrounds you. It's the energy of really starting over. Here you are, Cancer, right on the threshold of a whole new life. In tune with the moment. Connected to your higher self and the forces of love that surround you. And completely aware of this spiritual force that is guiding you at this time. All your ancestors helping you break these cycles, Cancer. This is what I'm getting here. This is the energy of you closing out a cycle of generational karma that's lasted a very, very long time. I'm seeing 200, it's an interesting number, 213 years flashing in my mind's eye. What do we have at the throat? The star. Wow. Aquarius energy at the throat. Cancer, you went within to find the answers, and you found them. There's also an energy here, like I was saying, about these astrological influences working in your life to bring through this awareness, this illumination. There's an energy of great inspiration here. All these new ideas being sparked. Miracles taking place in your life. You stepping into the spotlight of your life. You being the center of your universe. Complete renewal of hope, Cancer. What do we have at the third eye? Ace of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy at the third eye. This really does tell a story here. Page of Pentacles to Star to Ace of Pentacles. So this is you now taking all these ideas based around your struggles, giving it back to the universe, transmuting this energy perfectly back out to the collective. It's an energy of truly using the wisdom that has been placed directly in your hands in exchange for material strength, financial prosperity, you being positioned to make this real world impact in your life. To those around you, the family that follows behind you, your friends, people closest to you, based off of what you've overcome in your life. This is somebody who's overcome great struggles, and they're seeing to it moving forward that they position themselves to help other individuals overcome similar struggles in their life. You've been gifted some sort of knowledge, some sort of vantage point that puts you in a position to be able to help others, Cancer. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy with this Ace of Pentacles at the third eye. This is your spiritual pay. These are your blessings directly from the hand of God given to you. And this is also how you're perceiving your reality now. Blessed, abundant, taken care of by the universe. What do we have at the crown? Lovers, Gemini energy at the crown. And this is you aligning with your higher self, coming online, perfectly calibrated with the universe. Goes along perfectly with everything we're picking up here. This is an energy of union and harmony. It's an energy of balance. You coming into balance with your higher self. You've overcome all this chaos in your life, Cancer, by way of divine guidance. You followed this inner voice, and now you're in this energy of attracting all these new opportunities into your life. I'm also picking up on a very artistic, creative kind of energy here. Some of you could be painters or could be into creative writing, something like this. It's just an overall energy of really focusing on your creativity right now. Areas where maybe you didn't see growth before, try it again, Cancer. I'm getting a message here around that. You're in a different timeline now. Things that you couldn't manifest on the previous timeline were being kept safe for you. The divine doesn't want you manifesting things and working on things that could essentially be tainted by individuals that are around you. So keep that in mind. Things aren't going to work out when you're in toxic environments. But what's interesting here is, once you move into this new timeline, you can actually use those toxic environments as a form of inspiration for these things you're creating. Art, songs, writing, detailing what you've overcome. Makes perfect sense. Looking back, reflecting, and creating something you can use to empower other individuals. What do we have at the foundation from the Occult Tarot, please? King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag energy, Asmodeus. There's a very ruthless, overbearing energy that I'm picking up here, Cancer. This is the energy that you've moved away from. For some of you, this could be somebody you were with, a partner, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, something like this. I'm picking up on infidelity here for some of you. This person was very hard on you, but this was a control mechanism. It was a form of narcissism they used to hide what they were actually doing behind the scenes. This person was very harsh with you, very prideful as well. This is who you are now moving away from. And Asmodeus is the demon that brought sodomy to the world. So take it as it fits, okay? What do we have at the sacral? Wow, the star, gape. So we have the star twice, but this is read as a reversal. Can make one ignorant and without sense. This is an energy of depression. You being ignored by the outside world because you're not moving in this energy of purpose. This is what they wanted to keep you in. And they had something to gain by keeping you in this energy. See, he's got his hand out. He's like, I'll take that purpose. I'll take all those blessings. You don't need those. You won't be needing those. Completely unaware of your magic potential. Makes perfect sense with this magician at the foundation. You being aware of how much potential you have now. Also not able to summon the courage to continue. It's like this energy of losing hope. That's the energy that they had you in. And for a lot of you, like I said earlier on in the reading, you didn't even know. You didn't even see this until you did. It was just the standard by which you lived your life. It really is the energy of living with a dark cloud over your life, over your head. I know this so well. The energy of lack, the energy of poverty mindset. You don't have the goods to turn all your visions into reality. Something like this. This is a lie and this is an illusion, Cancer. What do we have? The solar plexus, please. Justice, Astaroth, Libra energy. Right underneath that 10 of Wands. These individuals think that it's very unfair that you're able to now move into this new timeline. Some of you have already moved into this new timeline and you're having success in your life. And these people are nowhere to be found. Nothing. And if you do hear anything, you're hearing that they're very jealous, that it's unfair. How come you get this? How come you get that? Very self-entitled energy is what I'm picking up here. They think it's unfair that they have to carry their own burdens now. The burdens that they told you to pick up when you were too young to even know. Or maybe they took advantage of your kindness, treated you like a pushover, and you just did it because you're a nice person. Some of you were programmed to think that your life was a sacrifice to appease other people. Wow. That's a statement. What do we have at the heart, please? Zephyr, Lovers in reverse energy, treason and revolt. So we have Lovers twice as well now. Star, star, Lovers, lovers. This is an energy of discord. The way that these individuals were keeping you in this timeline was just surrounding you with a lot of chaos, a lot of discord. This is also the energy of breakups, divorces, maybe breaking up and making up over and over and over again, keeping you in the same cycle of misery. Just very imbalanced, you feeling lonelier than you've ever felt when you're with somebody. And I know that energy as well. Oh boy, do I know that energy. There's nothing more empowering, Cancer, when you are alone and you don't feel alone at all. And it's also that energy that pulls through the real stuff, the real soulmates, the real soul tribes. Because there's a certain level of value that you must have within yourself to be able to pull through the good stuff. Makes perfect sense. God working in your life to see your own value and then aligning you with others who are the same. And then we have strength, Leo energy, Hakamiya, loyalty. Perfect balance, Cancer. There's this energy of a Kundalini rising, a lust for life that you've never ever had before. You being lifted up by your spirit guides, completely protected because you see your own worth, loving on yourself, stepping into a new timeline, manifesting on a dime. It's not even hard. It's actually very easy. You just had to rid yourself of all the demons that were taking up all your energy, crowding your auric field, removing these dictators from your life, keeping you in a place of discord and weakness, abusing their power, complete transformation, now moving in this energy of love and realizing your spiritual potential and what it can truly bring you in your waking physical life. What do we have at the throat, please? Wow. 2 Ace of Pentacles, Cancer. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Kehathel, the adored God, divine blessings, drives away evil spirits, rules agricultural production. Eye of God, Cancer, watching you the entire time, watching how everything unfolded, protecting you, navigating you into this new timeline. This is a whole new path unfolding for you. There's a lot of financial gain on this table and a lot of wealth and power. You're having this sudden clarity regarding your true desires, Cancer, and this is all because you can see clearly now. Everything that they were trying to keep you away from now, you have access to. You see clearly. It's like you come online. You say to yourself, you're like, wow, I haven't worked on this thing in so long, whatever that may be to you. Or I haven't thought about or focused on this particular thing. And truly wondering why. and then coming to the realization that it had to do with your environment, the people in your life, the people that wanted to keep you from your highest potential because you are a threat. You mirror back to them all the areas of their life where they need healing. What do we have at the third eye, please? The Tower, Uriel, Aries energy. Wow, what a powerful reading. The fire of God, disruption, warns of disasters, aids in transformation. Cancer, you've had this flash of inspiration after realizing that nothing can remain the same. There's this complete destruction around your life, but that destruction contains within it a whole new universe. Just like I was saying earlier on in the reading, you being the center of your own universe, as opposed to being forced without even knowing it, because you were conditioned to be subservient to another individual while they are the center of their universe, using you to charge their existence by the simple knowing that they kept you away from this level of abundance, financial wealth, and power is what made them feel powerful. This is the biggest secret of your life, Cancer. And this is what you're having realizations around now. This is what the divine has showed you. You've been given a vision, and you've been given an out. What do we have at the crown, please, to close this out for Cancer? Wow. Unbelievable. The devil, Samael. And there he is, shuffling off, right? Because you see him for who he truly is now. This represents them, whoever them is to you, Cancer. The severity of God, seduction and downfall, communicates with the dead, teaches the occult and magic. It's over. You're breaking free. You're leaving all of this energy of narcissistic abuse behind, this energy of bondage and despair, this compulsive energy, whoever this is that was working in your life, leaving behind this energy of keeping yourself in a place of self-restriction based off of somebody else's idea around how you should be living your life and who you even are. Cancer, this is the energy that's available to you, depending on where you are on this timeline, should you choose to accept. I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you would like a personal reading. All that information can be found in the description below. And thank you for your donations, Cancer. Take care.